4th of July, my favorite holiday. Fireworks, barbecues, family and friends. A warm summer day to enjoy. I'm 19. I'm driving around a 68 VW Bug in my neighborhood. A girlfriend and I decide to go pick up a friend just a few blocks away. As we're driving back to the party, this big, brown, ugly Ford LTD goes whizzing by me, and it passes me on my left. So we pull up to the signal, and the car is in front of me, and I could see the guy looking in his rearview mirror, and he just looks evil. He looks angry. He looks pissed off. So a whole cycle of the light goes through, and he's still sitting there. So I'm wondering, what the heck's going on here? I decide to just go ahead and go around him. So I'm cruising up the street in my little Volkswagen, and I see this guy just rapidly approaching me. He's just flying like a bat out of hell. Just before he hits us, he swerves around and he takes off. I thought, that's weird. And I also thought to myself, my gut says, you need to just go back to the block party. So I meander my way through the neighborhood. It's my little stomping ground, very familiar. Driving down the road, and who appears again? The brown LTD. So the car pulls in front of me, and we stop at a four-way stop. I'm sitting behind the car, and I'm just waiting. I'm like, I don't know what this guy's problem is. I don't know him. I didn't do anything. I'm not understanding this guy. So I go in and I pull around him. As I pull around the corner, another car pulls out of an alleyway and stops in front of me, and the LTD parks behind me, and now I'm trapped. Within seconds, these 4 angry guys got out of the car and started approaching my car. I'm thinking to myself, they must have the wrong person. Maybe they think I'm a guy driving this Volkswagen around. I decide to lock my door. You're in an old Volkswagen, you gotta manually roll up the windows. I lock my door, and I start rolling up the window, and by then the guy's already next to my window. He says nothing, and I say, you're not gonna hit a girl, are you? My glasses were shattered. The bridge of my nose had a gouge in it. The guy opens my door, and he starts kicking me, punching me, and he drags me out of the car. I'm lying on the asphalt, and I look at my friends, and they're safe. They're inside, they're locked in, and I'm outside laying on the ground. And then all of a sudden, my survival mode kicked in. I did like a back somersault, lost a flip-flop, got up and sprinted away. Ran to the first house I could get to, banging on the screen door, screaming for help. As I stood there, I could feel blood just streaming down my face. I could feel the warm breeze of the summer air. With my broken body, I could feel it. And I'm standing there, but in a faint distance, I hear sirens coming. At that moment, I came back to reality. And I said, I made it. I'm gonna be okay. Now, I'm left with questions. Why? What did I do? My friend, her mother, that I went to pick up, she said it was a gay bashing. And I said, they didn't even know me. My own brother said, well, you must have done something. You must have said something. No, I didn't. The Long Beach police, you were just another victim of violent crime. Case closed. So I'm still left with answers. Questions to, I'm not getting answers to what happened. And I had to move on with my life. Shortly after, it might have been 3 years, I ran into that friend, and we were having a conversation. And she reveals to me, I flipped those assholes off. So I'm like, I just had to suffer and go through this traumatic experience because somebody did something stupid, and I had to pay for it. At this point in my life, and I learned that back then, you have to forgive and let things go. That was the lesson I learned. But most importantly, nobody is going to take away my favorite holiday, and that's the 4th of July. Thank you.